see you in the dark.
Green.
Girl,
Too
you know
dark?
you need light. You as chocolate as
I
me.
got you. My apologies.
Y'all be coming in here. Oh, you actually lighter than me. Hey, Bo, you so cute. Get the lights
Greetings.
on.
Thank you so much.
What's your name, baby?
Let's pause. My name is Shalir, but I go by my spiritual name, Sunshine.
What do you want me to call you?
Sunshine.
Sunshine?
Yes.
Okay, well, that's easy to pronounce, so I'm rolling with it.
Right.
Sunshine, stop moving if you can, baby girl.
Okay.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. When's your birthday?
May 6th.
May what?
May the 6th.
Okay, you're a Taurus. It's the day before my birthday.
Oh,
May
nice.
6th. Yes, that's also Meek Mill's birthday. So Chris Brown's birthday is May 5th. Meek Mill's May 6th. And my birthday is May 7th. All right, Sunshine, where you calling us from?
I'm from Atlanta. Well, I'm in Atlanta.
Do you live in Atlanta?
I live in Atlanta now. I just moved here a month ago.
Okay, you moved there a month ago. Where'd you move from?
From New York, upstate New York.
Okay. What do you do for a living, Sunshine?
I'm a cosmetology teacher.
A cosmetologist teacher. You have any kids?
I have 3.
3 kids. How old are your kids?
They are 11-year-old girl, a 7-year-old boy, and a 3-year-old boy.
Same dad?
No.
How many dads?
3.
3. Okay, why are you not with the 3-year-old dad?
That was kind of like a sneaky link gone wrong or gone too far. We never really had a relationship. It was primarily sexual.
Okay.
So, and when we did try, we weren't compatible. So, but the baby was already en route. So,
Okay. Why are you not with the 7-year-old dad?
Well, that relationship, he's an amazing guy. So I don't want to tell my side and then make it seem like, but it started to get abusive a little bit, more so verbally than physically, but I know when to say when, I know how to get out before it gets to that point. And so, yeah, I decided to kind of call it quits before it got too far.
Okay. And why are you not with the 11-year-old dad?
That was high school. I kind of lost my virginity, got pregnant, and decided to keep it. So
okay. we'll revisit that, but let me keep going. So yeah. What kind of man are you looking for now, Sunshine?
Well, I am non-monogamous, so I want to make that clear.
What does that mean? Are you say again?
Solo polyamorous.
So you're down for polyamorous?
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes. So, with that being said, I'm searching for not a specific dynamic within polyamory. I'm open to two males, having 2 males, or 2 heterosexual males, to make that clear. And I'm also open to dating couples, having a girl and a guy. I'm solo polyamorous. So to make that clear, basically, my most important relationship to me is the one that I have with myself and my spirit self. So I don't necessarily search for relationships for commitment purposes or for marriage purposes, so to speak. And so, although I am searching for intentional and genuine connections, they don't have to be traditional, if you know what I mean.
Okay. So you're searching for so let me just, because I don't know, I hear these names, I'm getting more familiar. In the situation with the 2 heterosexual guys, would you date them separately?
So in my ideal dynamic, I would date them together. They would know about each other. They would have kind of like a brusband type relationship where, like I said, they know each other. They have a relationship with each other. But I'm open to, if I do find 2 males that are not, open to that type of dynamic, then I would date them separately. But I would expect them to be committed to me. So they wouldn't be other women. The only open dynamic that I would be okay with is if I'm dating a couple and they just so happen to date other people,
Okay. In the heterosexual situation, are you having sex with them at the same time or separately?
Whatever works.
But they're both, straight men.
Correct.
So they, I mean, I don't know how, I never did it. So I'm just curious.
Yeah.
So with
No,
two straight men,
have
huh?
together. They do.
Oh, so straight men
Some,
have sex with a woman.
yeah.
I don't want to be rude. This is not being rude. So I'm just asking for education.
Oh,
Is is
I
is that called a train?
um I guess. I mean,
Okay, okay,
I call it a threesome. It's still a threesome. There's three
okay.
people.
Got you, a threesome. All right, so we got there fast, girl. What's some deal breakers for you?
So deal breakers for me are closed, I would say closed-minded individuals. And what I mean by that is um, those who just don't have the mental flexibility to obviously be polyamorous or participate in polygamous type dynamics, but they want the sexual benefit of it, right? Because they hear a woman who's poly and they think orgy and they just think it's a big sex fest. And that is a complete turn off to me. And so especially in this dynamic, it requires you to have a certain level of emotional and mental maturity. And so anything less than that is a complete turn off for me. Um, Another deal breaker I would say is, I guess, lack of self sustainability, like someone who doesn't have the ambition and the capability to maintain themselves, and they're looking for a codependent type of dynamic. That's not something I'm interested in either.
Okay. What about children? Can he have kids?
Yeah, I have kids, so I couldn't say,
Okay.
no
Do
to
you
that.
want more kids, or are you done with that?
No, I'm done with that phase of
Okay.
my life.
So, and there's just no desire to be married to one person.
No, so I'm not closed off to marriage, but I don't have the desire
Got you.
to be, I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't be looking for it.
Okay. So let's talk about appearance, because you mentioned guy and then you open to a woman too. So let's start off with guys first. Is there an appearance requirement?
No, but I can say that I am physically not attracted to like really, really overweight men. If that,
Okay. No overweight men. What about women?
the same.
No. So no overweight men or women. Does either have to make a certain amount of money?
No, but depending on, yes, let me change that. Yes. I was
Okay.
gonna say no, but yes, because it depends on the um, where they live, the region in which they live in, and different areas do require different amounts of, income to maintain self freaking stability. So as long as you're able to take care of yourself and you're not, like I said, looking for someone to codepend on, or you're not looking for a come up, then it's totally fine. But there's no specific figure, because I'm also not looking for a come up or looking for someone to take care of me. I just want you to be able to sustain yourself. And then if we want to, gift each other, or if we want to do special things for each other, we can, but not be completely cut off from the ability to do so.
Okay. So let me ask this. Is the guy more important than the woman? Like, you'll date a woman if she comes in a couple situation, but you're actually looking for two guys, or the man first, right? Or would you date a woman first and then find a guy?
So I would preferably date a woman and find the guy,
Oh, is
because I
that
feel
your goal, to find a woman first and then find a guy?
it would be, if the dynamic is going to be the male female female dynamic. So because, and I've done this before, because what I've learned in the poly dynamics is that it's easier for male and women to connect, because vibrationally it's more natural, should I say, right? But finding two women who are on the same wavelength and have the same connections to a man is a lot harder. So I would kind of want to cancel that out before we even get to the man, so that there's none of that discourse that happens naturally when you're trying to introduce one of your women to the other.
Okay, okay. All right. So this is Sunshine, 29. She teaches cosmetology. She's from New York but lives in Atlanta. Do you want the guy to be in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay. ATL people, you're gonna find this in Atlanta, child.
Oh, yeah.
You have an age range?
Heard.
You have an age range?
Um, Okay, so I prefer over 40, but um, I haven't had any luck with that range. I definitely don't date under 30, not within my age range. I think that life has afforded me some experiences that has made me exceptionally advanced in certain areas and in mental maturity. And so I don't attract people under 30 in my age range. So I typically prefer between 30 and 45.
30 to 45. You know what? This is an overwhelming comments in the comments. So I want to see if you want to respond. You don't have to respond. But some
Okay.
people are saying things like, you're a mom, you have 3 children. They feel
Yes.
like your lifestyle that you're practicing is not appropriate for that dynamic and like poor kids. Do you want to respond to that?
Yes, I would love to. And this is bringing so much insight to the fact that we are stifled as in society just as a whole with the idea that monogamous love is the only love and that it's the right way to love. And that's just wrong. It's completely wrong. It's not the only way to love. And there's no right or wrong because love is a frequency. It's a spectrum. It's a vibration. And there's different ways to tap into it. And so my children will be very well versed on polyamorous love because, like I said, and they can choose monogamy, and I would never make them feel any kind of way for it. But the reason why I'm polyamorous is because I don't believe in possessing a person's energy, time, love, or anything of that nature. I believe in the freeness of love and the freeness of choice. And I would want my children to be just as open-minded and receptive to that. So I would never want to push just that's just like I feel like the same as pushing one religion on your child or just pushing one way of thinking on your child. That's more stifling than exposing them to a healthy form because again, this is healthy. I don't just bring all of my partners around my children. Like that's not the case. It definitely has it's going to be a healthy relationship and they're going to know that this is love. This is a form of love and this is kingdom building. This is way more than possessing one person or needing one person to validate who you are by committing themselves only to you. I don't require that. So my kids don't need to be stifled by that perception.
Okay, and there you have it. All right, Sunshine. Why would a couple, a guy, a woman, whomever, be lucky to be with you?
I like to say that we all have gifts, right? My biggest asset is my mind. And like I said earlier, life has afforded me some pretty steep experiences, especially spiritually, that I feel like kind of opened me up so much so that I've become I feel like I'm naturally in the polyamorous world, we call it a third, but I feel like I'm naturally just a person of harmony. I bring and create harmony. I bring and create energy that you can expound upon. I just have this gift and ability um, to maintain, or should I say? And so the gift would be with being with me would be the fact that I'm going to give you the ability to see, yourself and see our situation and, make sure that it's something that you can expound upon.
Okay.
Like, like a mirror.
Oh, you're a mirror. Okay. Why do you think you're single?
I know I'm single because I don't desire to be possessed. I've been in many relationships, three, significantly failed relationships where I realized I was so unhappy because of that, because I did, and I was monogamous. So I did require that validation of, I need you to be committed to only me to make me feel like I'm a good enough woman. Like, I need you to only see me and see only my beauty to make me feel like I'm good enough. And I realized I was so depressed. I was so depressed searching for that validation. And I was so depressed needing to be possessed. And so I went on this 2 years of celibacy and self love journey. And this is what was born. And I just don't desire to belong to anyone. I'm free. I'm an experience. And you can tap into this experience for as long or as little as you like. I'm at peace anyhow. Um, and so like I said, I'm not closed off to marriage or commitment because even though I'm polyamorous, I do desire intimate and deep connections. but I don't require any type of commitment. So I'm fine with being single.
Okay, let's get into it. She knows who she is and very comfortable in being that woman. This is Sunshine, 29. She's a cosmetology teacher, a tourist. She'll date, she wants to date older, 30 to 45. She's in Atlanta. She has 3 children. She's into the polyamorous dynamic. So 2 men, a couple. She can have a woman. Y'all find a man, whatever floats your boat. Let's do it. If you're into it too, hit her up. Give them your Facebook page.
My Facebook is Shalia McKee.
Shalira McKee.
That's how you pronounce it, but
Okay.
Facebook would change it. So it is Shalira, but it's spelled Shaliar.
And there you have it. All right, baby girl. Well, thank you for coming on the show, boo.
Thank you so much, Kim.
All right, sweetheart.